Hello everyone and welcome back to the European Championships 2017. I'm joined here by the German National Championship winner, Joel Ramershoven. How are you doing?
Good, I'm very good.
Congratulations on winning the German National Championship. It's usually our largest national in all of Europe, so that's quite a trophy you've got there.
Yeah.
And the most interesting thing about this is you did this with the Winwich Invoked deck. So I want to ask you how you decided to play this deck and how it carried you all the way through.
Okay, pretty much this was the only deck I had access to, and I feel pretty comfortable with because I already played it 3 months. I bought it on the release, and I topped some big regionals in Germany with it, like second place in Frankfurt from over 100 people, and I just felt that this deck had a lot of potential. You just have to build it good. And I feel like the other builds that I saw or played before were too inconsistent with the sanctums and the artifacts because they bricked a lot, and I lost a lot of games because of that.
So you streamline this down to the most consistent version and run it through. So going into the matchups particularly, versus pure Zodiac, what was your what were you trying to establish on the field? What was your ideal turn 1 play versus pure Zodiac?
Turn 1 pretty much the Raging, because that's the best thing to stop them. Just book the monster, or a Crystal Ring if I have access to it.
I imagine the Crystal Wing was pretty good against any deck in the format at the point, right?
Yes, but it was the...
That's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I see the Book of Eclipse shut down the entire Zodiac play or Dimensional Barrier. You've got quite a few options to basically stop them setting up their huge, ridiculous amounts of card economy.
Yes.
Are you going to be playing the same list this weekend?
I'm going to play the same deck, but not exactly the same list, because I feel that the meta changed a lot. I have the feeling that Zoo is better now than before. It's gotten more consistent, and they don't rely so much now on the Northern play.
Yeah.
So they have more options somehow, even if they got less options with the band list. That's crazy. But I think it's now much more harder to play against Zoo.
That's. I think I'm pretty. I agree with you. I think Zoo is going to be the biggest one this weekend. I think True Draco Zoo is probably my favorite pick for winning the weekend. But let me ask you about the Pendulum Magician deck. Are you expecting anything out of this?
Yes, I know from my friends that they are testing it already a lot of time, and it's crazy. The first turn bots with only 2 cards, a lot of monsters and draws. It's very good. If you can't stop, then you lost.
Yeah. So are you testing just the Magician Pendulum deck on its own, or are you trying it True King Magician Pendulum from your friends testing?
Oh, they're playing a Magician Zoo.
Magician Zoo. Okay. Well, yeah.
Because they can bait out with the zoos the barriers, and then they gonna kill them with the pendulum cards.
That seems pretty good.
Yeah, and the zoos even is also good against the Draco decks.
Yeah. I can't argue. I can't argue with that. Do you have any shout-outs or anyone you want to say hello to back home?
I want to greet all my friends from Bonn, from my city, which helped me testing and playing. That's Marvin, Schmidt, Camilo, Adrian Koch, and Philip. And I also want to greet my old school friends, all of them. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh, awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, Joe.
Thank you.
Best of luck for the weekend. We are expecting big things out of you. This is one of the decks that one of the UK players actually took this framework for his deck that he made it to top 8, and it was the most interesting match that weekend to cast. So I'm expecting great things out of your brew.
I also hope so.
Well, yeah, for you as well.
Would be nice.
I mean, that must be kind of weird as well. Actually thinking about it, with the way the World Championship qualification points go, because Germany is very much a locked. Well, it was a 2-horse race, and now it's Joshua Smith will be taking that seat. So for you to go to Worlds, you got to finish in the top 2, and you are confident this is going to get you there.
I'm not sure, because I didn't have much time to play test because of work and other things. But if my draw is good, everything is possible. It's Yu-Gi-Oh!
Best advice you could give. Okay, everyone, please stay tuned for more coverage for the European Championships. We'll be right back.